2400? No, 2000. Line. Yeah, reboot is what it needs. Well, apologies for the technical difficulties. Let me just blur it out. But yeah, I just rebooted the thing and then it reconnected right back. I mean, now the bitrate looks a bit better, or not. It's not though. That's weird. Something to do with Starrail. I don't think so. That's weird. Okay, still a ton of dropped frames. Yeah, something is wrong. Let me just try to complete this real quick. Hey there. I think I'm still having the bitrate issue. So what I did is I just restarted the router. Let me see if I can set the FPS down. I don't know if I can. I don't think so. Yeah, I cannot. Okay, 1.1K. Okay, it went back up. The hell is wrong with my internet? Troubleshoot? Windows troubleshooter, help me. Where are you? Oh wait, troubleshooter is not there. Diagnose network problems, there we go. Is that troubleshoot? Hello? Ask you to troubleshoot. It's nowhere. Oh wait, there you go. We didn't find any problems with that network. Are you though? Come on. Internet cable connection. Okay, now it's back up to 1300. And it's dropping back down again. Super hard. Okay, let's try to set the stream bitrate to 900. Yeah, it's my connection. I don't know what's happening there. So basically, I only have like 1 megabit, which is super sad. Now, I don't know what kind of thing that you guys are seeing right now, because as far as I know, 1000 kilobit is not enough to stream 1080p 60 FPS, but it is showing kind of green. Yeah, that's just weird. I don't want to go with fast. Yeah. So 1000. So let's see. Let's see how. Is it choppy? I assume it would be. Yeah, okay, so now it's like all greens, at least if I'm using 1000, but that's definitely not the good bitrate to stream on. I'll need to get a different ISP, I guess. Oh. Yeah, the bitrate's not going up anytime soon. For some reason. Might have to start looking for a new ISP. Back in my day. Dang. I mean, this is basically Dial of Speed, I would say. Bro, it went to the Reds again. Yeah, that's super sad. Okay. Has to be made by his soul. Let me just complete this cutscene and then we'll see. Yeah, it even fell even lower. Accept teaching? Okay, no, it's a cutscene or what? Okay, yeah, the bitrate ain't going up anytime soon. But I just want to show you guys that I just completed the Apocalyptic Shadow basically on 12. And I did it with the discount Firefly. I don't care, switching POV. Go. Teleport. Hopefully you guys can see this at least. Where was it? There we go. Discount Firefly team. Surprisingly works. I don't know how, but apparently it works, I guess. More or less, and I'm still on my way to download my Genshin so that like you can maybe, you know, see my mid-ass accounts on Genshin again, even though I didn't really play it anymore. So yeah, I'm just downloading it to enable it again. Who knows whether I'll play it again or not. But yeah, I'm basically on the PC right now, and what you're experiencing is the scuffed LAN connection that I have that just decided to drop to like a fourth of it. So yeah, but I'm pretty proud that I can get my, what do you call it, cheap ass Firefly to work. I didn't even thought that it will work this way. So hey, the more you know. You can kind of like use, I mean, I don't have Firefly, obviously, so you can use Himeko as an alternative. Well, slightly. But not really slightly. I would say this is like horrendous. So, oh, yeah, I mean, I can't do much with your part since I didn't really even build him. So, nothing to say there. Unfortunate. At least it's not Vailu is what I would say. And well, I decided to take Himeko on the other one, so I do have the first Eidolon, which improves the speed a little. But other than that, the first one you might want to use follow-up. The premium follow-up team really carries me, I guess. Because what do you call it? Because I got like almost 3.6k from that. Rappa is definitely an option. In fact, I almost gave up on this team because like, yeah, you know what? This is made for like marketing Rappa, so I don't really have Rappa, so I'm just ignoring. But like, you know what? If I don't have Rappa, who would I use? Okay, I'm just like using Break Effect Himeko then. The good thing is so technically this is my boot hill set. I'm just using this for the speed boost. Yeah, like more speed, better. I'm just using it for the speed boost, but this is basically my set that was on boot hill. And I used the break effect buff as well, so you might want to use that. So this one. And with this, I was able to reach 300-ish break effect with all the buffs. Like, oh yeah, I mean, you can also go that way. It's kind of like, you know, oh, I want to collect IPCs, I want to collect, what do you call it? All Penaconians, all Shenzo Lofus and stuff like that. And even later on, with Fugue, I would argue that there will be a second break team that you can play. I would say it's a la the current follow-up team, where it kind of goes like, what was it? So in a follow-up team, it'll be like DPS or like dual carry setup, right? Dual carry setup, one support and one sustain. The second break team, if people have like Gallagher and Lingsha, I don't know if anyone does have two Gallagher, but if they do, they can go with like the second break team being after Fugui comes out. No, you already lost. Unfortunate. Hopefully you didn't lose to. I think you mentioned you don't have Himeko. I would say depends on. I think you already have E0 Akron. If you want to go for E1 or E2, I think can be good. Also, it kind of depends on what you need. For example, I literally have 0 DOTs because I like at one point when it all plays on DOT, I got like nothing on the MOC and pure fiction as well. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. And now I'm more building towards follow up, as well as a little bit of a break team, but my break team is just Bootail. On standard or yeah, if you plan on getting Himeko, I mean, I kind of made it work because oh yeah, from the claim one, the one that you claim on the standard banner, right? Kind of depends on whether or not you have the set though, because as I mentioned, I'm pretty lucky to have the set from Bootail. So let me show you that my Bootail uses follow up, which doesn't make sense because I traded it with Himeko. That's the reason. But yeah, if you have the set, the break effect set, so this is like my break effect set with a speed. Again, it's mainly just speed. You want crit as well if possible, but mainly break effect. The ratios are actually horrendous, slightly horrendous. If that's the case, then you can probably pre-farm it. But I don't know whether you should get Rap or not. Okay, before that, does that mean do you have Boothill? Because you mentioned you want to collect Galaxy Rangers, right? If you have Boothill, then I would say sure. But after that, you will definitely need to save for Fugui so that you can kind of have like a decent enough second break team maybe, or Ron May if you don't have her. So the good thing is I have like, you know, I have the supports technically. Even my okay, you don't have. I have to somewhat agree after using him, but I don't really have any other like super break carries. So like this is my current team for super break. But other than that, I'm like, yeah, okay. If I don't have Rappa, then who would I use? Boothill doesn't fit in that specific Apocalyptic Shadow because first of all, there's no like physical, and if you implant, I don't think that kind of works with the spreading. So I'm like, okay, what can I use? Like, I tried several things. I tried Shui with the quantum, and then there's imaginary. I tried Danheng even, like wacky ass Danheng, half super break, but didn't really work. So, oh, fire. Okay, probably I'll just try like Himeko, and I borrowed the set. So if that's the case, I don't know if I think you might need a lot of investment if you want to try to like build a break team from the bottoms up. So depends on how much you want to farm. Jades, I mean, or like want to use the almighty powerful card, the credit card. You can also use that, but I would say if you don't really have a lot of support, Ruan Mei being one of the key, I would assume you can easily kind of get Gallagher to some degree because 4-star. But if you don't have Ruan Mei, you'll have a hard time. Else, you can get Fugui, which will come later, but then you'll need to save up, right? So, Super Big is meta, but I don't think Rappa is good as, I might be wrong, to be honest, because I don't have her. But, well, then I wish you luck, best of luck, and hopefully she is definitely good in that specific Apocalyptic Shadow. I don't know about the like MOC. I think even the MOC right now she can kind of work. Pure fiction, I'm not sure. Though there are some like imaginary weakness, I think. And it's also like break oriented, so you can also kind of like go for it, obviously. But remember, you also need like other team members like Gallagher or Lingsha, at least for the sustain, decent enough sustain. And for me, most importantly, Runmei. Because like I tried once without Runmei, like holy shit. That's a fair argument. You know what? waifu bigger than meta is what they would say. So I definitely encourage you to get that, though just like be careful. Because I mean, for me, like for example, I'm like, oh yeah, Bushro, I'll just pull because like I think he's cool, but then okay, not that great in terms of gameplay. Sure, can still carry sometimes, but yeah, they're still like better. Like Firefly's still the best in terms of gameplay. But yeah, I was hoping, yeah, you know what? I'll just use like Firefly, discount Firefly. This is even like I'm lucky to have this set with like fire damage and break effect. This is not even like maxed out, so definitely you can try using that as well. Though for Rappa, she will definitely use the what was it called? This one, the break effect, Kingdom of Banditry. Yeah, Shui is also a good alternative. I think I do remember your account. You mentioned you have Face Shao, and then you show me Mose that's not built yet, but like there's some specific relics and Akron E0S2. So I was thinking, you know what, if you want, you can kind of like aim for maybe E2 Akron. Actually, I don't know if Akron can be used on the second one, but you might be able to because there's some alt-oriented buffs, I remember correctly. So you can also try that. At least if I take a look at my friends, they don't really use... they use like follow-up on the first one and then super break on the second one. But as you can see, my friend clearance lineup, I mean, it's like random friends. I'm not looking for whales or anything. So yeah, they use like follow-up first team and then super break second team. But they do be rich. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, yeah, you know what? E2 is like pretty nice deal. But if you want Rappa, then you can definitely try to get her as well. E2 allows you to like flex anyone to the second nihility slot. So way more flexible, just saying. Yeah, like look at here. Oh, everybody using Firefly, even Lingsha. I'm like, you know what? I'll just use both cheap ass discounts. And for the follow-up, I can kind of go because like Face Shao, Topaz, Avenger, and Robin. So I'm still kind of good on that. Now this is like, okay, go ahead. No, you can't let Raiden cook. Raiden in the other universe cannot cook. Literally. Weakness breaker fishes. Oh yeah, I was talking about this one. Rappa Weld Bailu Akron. I mean, if you have the other three right now, you can probably just swap out Rappa with someone else. I would recommend swapping Bailu with Gallagher because I would argue he's way better, honestly. But if you don't have him, that's an even bigger trouble, I would say, because not a lot of sustain works with break teams, at least right now. Arguably, only Gallagher works pretty good. And wait, you can, I mean, if you don't have Rapper right now, you can kind of swap it with HMC, maybe? Like Harmony main character, and then you can try to aim for somewhat a super break. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned you don't have Ventrine. Hey, you also need a Ventrine then, right? Which is, to be honest, that can also kind of work. Actually, if I may suggest an alternative, if you have a follow-up team, you can try to build... So Gallagher's still for this team, and then I don't know if you want to like set up like a hybrid between Super Break Akron. But for the follow-up team, you can actually go with Preservation March, which is what people usually use as a discount eventually, because, you know, Preservation can also follow up, utility freeze, but not that great because of single target and SP intensive. That's also an alternative. But yeah, I think, you know what, I would actually suggest you to save up for Aventine if that's the case, because you might be needing a little bit more sustain. Because like usually people need to have at least like 2 meta sustains, Aventine being one of them. Luckily I have like, I mean, my Gallagher is just E2, but luckily it's good enough. As an alternative, I do have Fushan as well. So, but again, the way that I place that, like I'm trying, if you go back to the VODs, at least on Twitch, I don't know, you can like go back to the VODs or not. You can just see me trying with like Danheng-esque and like mixed with Super Break and whatever shit, but like I've even tried like some double follow-up. Was correct. Double follow-up with Himeko, Shui, March, Hunt. But that's not enough damage on the second team. So yeah, I mean, I would actually probably suggest for you to pull for another sustain, but definitely you can also pull for Rappa or Waifu values. Yep. I mean, you can go for it. And the good thing is, yeah, I think Avenging with your face shouting will also go hard. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I do agree, because for me, like DOT, I have like 0 team. I can probably only survive with like literally 4 stars. I can do like a, yeah, all 4 stars DOT only, because I have 0 DOT. And other than that, no signatures, but I can still kind of play with it. Who else? Yeah, I think, or you can actually try with Lynx if you want a little bit more sustain on the first team if you have her. Who else is a good abundance? Honestly, any abundance might be good. Yeah, I mean, I if you got no healer, Bailu is good, right? Because she heals. But I would say if you have other healer, you can go for other people other than Bailu. No, oh, no. I mean, and that I understand because you also pull for signatures, right? That means you actually just need to kind of like focus around building on the specific 5 stars that you made, especially the ones that are like flexible. That's how I kind of play. That's why I kind of like, for example, now I like Sparkle because a little bit more flexible. And Aventurine, I would say, is a very worthy. I wouldn't call it purchase because I don't really purchase him. Like very worthy gacha or bet. He says bet a lot. I wonder why. But yeah, Aventurine very good because even Aventurine in an Akron team is pretty decent. Like, hey, extra crit damage, right? And Akron already has like a butt fuck ton of crit damage. How much is it on? I think I have 10. Wait, oh, it's brief description. So 15%, which is not too shabby, I'd say. Who else? And yeah, I mean, it's just that you might have a little issue keeping the shield up on a non-follow-up team. I kind of used to have that problem. But at least on follow-up teams, he's super awesome. On other teams, he is okay with a little bit more buff as well. You just need to sometimes spend some SP, like skill points, to generate the shield manually. Like, okay, who does that? Other than that, you can also aim for... Yeah, I mean, if you see, mostly my accounts are like E1s, so... Oh, you've updated it? Hold up, let me get that. NK. You know what? I should just add you so that... No, probably cannot, because like different... What do you call it? Different things. Send me your UID again. Because like, this is the PC now, so I don't have it in my history. It's StarRail. And I can actually show you that it loads super smooth now. Except apart from the network, obviously. Let me try this for you, the desktop. There we go. See? Smooth now. Not lagging again? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you guys are in A, so I can't like add you guys because I'm on Asia. That's fine. I think it's like 6-1 something. No history. Like this. Take your time. But yeah, I'm pretty proud to say that my discount Firefly actually works. I was actually surprised, and then my face lit up and like, holy shit, this works. Okay, I'm gonna just keep this for now. But my boot hill sucks for now because everything got swapped out. Whatever. At least I know that I have a set for Firefly once I get her. If like she gets rerun sometime in the future. No, well, I mean, you guys might probably see it in a worse light because like my network is super shit right now. I don't know why, but hey, at least like I'm clicking way faster now. No more lags, and also like I would assume that it looks way more beautiful. Like at least on the destructibles, like the balloon stuff, I've never really seen them that beautiful. I'm telling you that. At least until now. Bro, where's any balloon? Oh, there's a balloon. See? I've never seen them have like those like RTX on. Glistens, the glow. Holy hell. Also, like, I think the first time I logged in, I saw like sparkling, like, holy, she's so beautiful. I'm like the lighting and all that. Ooh. And then my guy. Ooh. This is like all high now, so not too shabby. Wait, I think I've tested this before. Whatever. That's fine. Also, I haven't played the event because they do mention, hey, please complete this for like, you know, best experience or whatever. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna complete that, and then the bitrate went to hell. Go frick. Let's see on max. Crit damage up by 36. Yeah, I might just go with Clara for this, probably. Once per turn. I mean, Blade will be better, but I don't have Blade. Okay, wait, looking at this. I assume Rekka would be playable and might be a destruction follow-up maybe with a frog thing. Who knows? Would be cool. I mean, technically, Clara is also like a destruction follow-up. So 6-1, 6-8. Ooh, exquisite fast loading. Okay, my bitrate went a bit up, but I assume it's going to go down, so I'm not going to fix that a little bit. Hopefully, you guys can see this. So Akron or Facia again. So if I have to assume, your Akron team would be Akron, Welt as well. Yep. Nice. Welt SF DPS. And then who else? Robin should be with Facia, I assume. You do need another Nihility, because Akron needs, one of the traces needs Nihility. And then the sustain you mentioned is Gallagher, right? Which is also fine. Both? Huh. Now. Why? For tomorrow's journey? Why? Why? What's wrong? Huh? Did I miss something? Well, it's 3. I think previously you used the one with like March, if I remember correctly. So I assume you have farmed a little bit of simulated universe and then get it, which is awesome. Beautiful. Good enough attack boost, and it's already 80. So you've already reached like 3.8k, which is awesome. Good enough HP to survive most of the brand. Yeah, you mentioned like I remember you have like the March one. I think this one. That I mentioned is also pretty okay if you can get like S5, but I think that's from Gacha. Yeah, I understand. I think you used this one before, right? And this one, if you don't have the S5, like it's better to use that one because you can S5 this just by farming simulated. So yeah, it's definitely a big improvement, as you can see. You also 80 it, so it's already awesome. HP though, wait, what? HP percent? You sure? You sure here? Why not go for attack percent? You can definitely get like 4k, I would say, if you go attack percent here. No, I mean the what's this? The body piece? Yeah. I was like focusing on, what are your artifacts? I'm like, oh, it looks cool, looks cool. Wait, hold up. HP percent. You already got like enough, I would say, from these two. Enough sustain. You also got Gallagher, right? Yeah, I would say with Gallagher, it's pretty okay. Oh, you can get attack percent. That's fair. Yeah. This is also on a different... Hey, you can also technically use face shouts like the way I did. Because I'm like, oh, hold up. There's a bunch of attack percents, right? Wait. Yeah, so I'm like, hey, I also farm for face shout set. I'm just gonna find one with like even flat attack is fine. I just want the speed, so kind of got this. If you just take a look, it's pretty shit, but I'm pretty proud of the 8 speed. And the team had a bit of effect rest. So you can, as you mentioned, you're also farming for facial set, right? So alternatively, if you get some attack percent on the body and the gloves as well, you can also save that. And yeah, I think here you're just looking for the attack boost, at least on the main stats, right? So yeah, that's understandable. People usually use Von Whack, but it's a I personally think to be honest, I don't know. I think attack might be better, but attack is only good if you have the team for it, because that way you'll just play alt spam in a way, right? If you don't have like a so sorry, by good team I mean like triple debuffer, like consistent debuffer. Like usually people play with like Silver Wolf, but I do think you have Welt. I don't know if Welt can consistently without SP. I mean, apply debuffs. If you can, attack might be better. I personally like this better because 126 is way better than 101. Oh no. I think okay, if you have to customize, like custom synthesize, I think it's way better to keep it at speed for now. I would assume you already got enough like big numbers, but if you want bigger numbers, you can probably get it later on. Wait, what's Welt's? Technically, you can also swap with this, even though like the substats are not that great. It's only crit rate, right? No crit damage. So yeah, actually, you know what? You can also try swapping between the boots of Welt and Akron, I would assume. Yeah, you would miss in some crit damage though, for sure. And trade it for crit rate in a way. Effect hit rate is meh. It's like we don't really play for that. Like the planar is not the effect hit rate one, because you're aiming for crit rate. But yeah, I mean, if you want to test for the attack percent, you can kind of see. I personally like speed better. Like on facial, I also use speed boots. Yeah, same. I mean, I do agree that this is definitely better, especially with the way that Akron plays as well. Yeah, I do agree with that. For the boots, okay, for me, I'll stick with this. If you have to like custom synths, then probably stick with this for now. I mean, you also have the signature, so Akron herself will deal massive damage. So I would say more turns is better. Kind of like my facial as well, where to me, she's like a bit mid, but over time, the accumulated damage is pretty decent because I use like speed boots on her. And also pretty awesome soft stats, I'm not gonna lie, except for the 2 parts on effective rate, freaking hell. But whatever, I'll take, like, it's very rare for me. Custom attack rope on Akron, or this is break effect. Let me see if you have other attack ropes though. Okay, this is a bit atrocious. I would actually highly suggest you to let me think. What is the 2 planar in that same planet? Because if it's also Von Whack, I think the other one is not used if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, this one like nobody actually uses. Do you want this? I would say no for now. Von Whack. Where's Von Whack? Or hey, you know what? Yeah. So I was actually thinking like, what should you farm if for example you have a double? So if you want, you can try to generate attack percent there, and then later on you can farm this too. Smelted Heart, because these 2 sets are basically like the Von Whack is for some supports. One example is Robin. Robin usually uses this so that, you know, energy regen benefits a lot, but you also do need the speed and the advance forward for the first turn. Oh, you actually dismantle that? I mean, some people do use Von Whack. If that's the case, that's fine. But the break effect, you definitely need, like, for example, Rappa used this. So you might as well farm for this, because Rappa also needs this. Even the break support also needs this, like Harmony MC also needs this. So instead, you can probably just farm for this later on. And you can probably just craft attack rope on Akron here. So I'll be honest, I like it better if, because I feel like it's way more worth it if you use the custom synths on either the orbs or body for crit rate and stuff. Because, like, first of all, the main stat is very hard to find. Second of all, substats are already kind of shitty. Like, how many main stats are here? Let me open the custom synth as well. I mean, I would also suggest that if you are definitely planning on getting like new characters, you can probably hold on the custom synths, since in some case it can help you like complete the set with the correct like main substats, as opposed to maybe if you're planning to like, yeah, I'm planning to get like E1 or signatures like Cone's not planning to get on characters, then you can probably like improve or min-max the existing ones. Like for example, right now the one you already have is already good, I would say. It already got through you some contents, right? This is mainly just for maybe, for example, Pure Fiction like 12, like some of the hard ones. Apocalyptic, I'm not sure, but I would say even with this, you can still get through because the meta right now is like break. So break effect is still fine and also pretty decent subsets as well. So I would argue against crafting it. And though keep in mind, the way that I play is that mostly usually the supports carry me. So yeah, so for example, in the body, you have like 7 and crits are like outgoing is just trash. We never use them. Effect hit rate, like 9 out of 10, rarely use them. Death as well. Basically here, you mostly only need like crits, sometimes attack, like for example, like you mentioned for Robin, right? HP sometimes for supports, death for preservations. But usually I use the self-modeling for body or the orb, where there's like 6 elements here. So you might want to, yeah, I mean, there's like 10 values here. HP, def, attack is like a bit rarely used. Maybe HP or def for, preservation or supports. But otherwise, you need the element-specific ones for the carry, right? So usually I would say for these, or if I really hate it, I just spam for energy regen or break effect, because it's also one of the harder ones to find. So attack, I feel like you can farm it a bit easier. So I would argue you save them for either 2 of these. Most of the time, I'm just farming for energy regen, especially on supports. It's more energy, more spam, more win, more better. Who knows? Yeah, that's the way I roll, at least, for you to consider. I would say our Akron is already pretty good. You can kind of build other people first, and I don't know if you have like a full team. So the way I usually see is that, do you have any other people that you want to put the break effect on then, right? Because if you can't hand it down, then that's like a yeah, it's like a stonk, because I can just give it to maybe, Mose. And actually, you can probably swap it with Mose as well. Completed the new simulated. Yeah, I've completed until the 5th one, I think. Let me see. Though not the torturous. I think I haven't played the torturous ones. Where is it? All teams. Well, true. Yeah, I guess it's more like who do you want to give it to? Because I feel like that would be a waste in a way. So I've completed them until 5. It's done, but no conundrum yet. Wait, let me see a Robin. So a Robin do have. Attack. Should you? Okay, let's see. If you swap out your attack, if you swap out your break effect rope, you'll lose what? Rappa? That's fair. Yeah, you know what? You can go for it then. You can like get Rappa. If not, you can also kind of give it to March, arguably. Or Fei Xiao. Fei Xiao is also pretty okay. But break effect Fei Xiao is pretty funny, I would say. Yeah, Merit is the best for now. There's more stuff after? Like the fourth one, or I think I haven't. Hold up. Is there a event for that? By way of alt. No. Oh, this one. This one? Antinomic Waltz. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, if this is the case, I haven't played it again. I haven't like delved deep to it again. Yeah, I mean, I might do it tomorrow. Because weekly reset, right? 14K. Oh shit, I forgot to farm my coins and claim it last week, whatever. I'll need to use the coins again. Remind me to do that. But yeah, coming back, I think you can definitely get the attack rope, but just keep the break effect rope and then use it to someone else. Fei Xiao. Fei Xiao. Yeah, Sleep Like the Dead already boosted crit damage. Yeah, 80% crit rate. I like her having more crit rate because she's more of a like a one hit per action or something, as opposed to Numbi or Topaz where it's like rapid hits per action. So bigger numbers, like more consistent crit rate is better. Anyway, Sleep was already giving you like 30, if I remember correctly. So I think 70 is fine, but you do have to hit some from substats or whatever. Pretty speedy as well. That's what I like. But you're putting attack boots. Honestly, it's fine. I would say though, if you have like a speed boots with decent substats like crits and maybe a little bit of attack, I would perhaps use that instead. I know it won't lead to big numbers, right? But the way I think of it is that, like, you know how the more percentage things are, it kind of gets like diminishing returns. She kind of already has like attack 48% attack boost. Yeah, exactly. That's like already like more than 100. I would argue against the boots though, because again, I just feel like having her use more actions is better. Like I know mine is like 2.6k. I would argue yours might deal more damage, but per hit. But I just like her getting more turns because first of all, her follow-up attack by another person resets on her turn, right? Where was it? Yeah, this. So can only trigger once per turn. Trigger count resets at the start of Fei Xiao's turn. So I would say having more of her turns can lead to better like damage. And also, because of this, I would say, I mean, I spam skill with her anyway. So like to me, this is kind of equivalent to the boots, like 48%. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can just like farm for it in a way with Rappa and then also like test it out. So definitely go for it and then have more intention like, bro, I need to pull it no matter what. That just makes you fall further, deeper, faster, lower. But yeah, for me, I would much prefer speed boots, kind of similar to Akron, I would say. Yeah, other than that, I think it's pretty good. Oh, Bronya. I think traces. Like I personally focus on traces, but right now I'm at a trace orb crisis, as you can see. So I definitely want to play the event even more. But yeah, probably tomorrow I'll just do the simulated universe event real quick. Go through the story if possible, and then continue on the event, which will give me the light cones, which I can give to, what's it? Clara. I'm planning to give because I don't have blade. Who cares? And also it should have some trace, right? Please have some trace. Yep, thank you. There we go. So that I can use it to upgrade someone. Limited time rewards. I mean, this will obviously be the erudition because it's Rappa banner. Akron talents. I mean, for yours, I think it's all full, right? Yeah, it's all crown. I used to do this, and then I'm like, shit, I shouldn't have like upgraded the basic attack in some case. So now you'll see me like leaving some of them open with I do the opposite on Genshin. In fact, I don't like Dawn. I crown nobody. Maybe only like 3, 4 people. Because like, yeah, you've stuck with me so long, you deserve it. But now I'm like, yeah, basic attack, you stuck at 4. Except maybe like Danheng, which gameplay revolves around basic attack. or Boot Hill as well. I think Boot Hill I also put like all 6. Other than that, for support characters, I'm like, you know what? You get stuck at like 4 or 5 or true, fair. Like you deserve the best, so definitely worth investing everything to them. Fair enough. Yeah, like Robin, I'm just giving her like this, and then I mean, sure, it doesn't use trays, but I'm like, nah, I'll just save the effort and the money for something else because in some case I do need money. Surprisingly, because I don't think it's like Genshin where the Trailblazer level gives you money instead. I forgot whether it's like that or not here. Uh, well, I mean, fair enough. For me, I'm like, oh, I got Akron. I will give her friends. That's what I'll give her. Not give her like a proper thing, a proper like S2. Probably I'm like, hey, we have a dish, so maybe you can use. Oh, where is it? Can I sleep well? Yeah, probably this or the one with Akron dancing in Black Swan in it. Where are you? Yeah, this one. Hey, I can upgrade. Yeah, I mean this one is also okay, but it's a bit conditional where you need like crit damage and slowed. Though if you do use her with like wealth, that works. So else Pella also works. Pella is like one of the best like pair ups, I would say. To a lot of people. Jin Liu even works. So who else? Arguably even Danheng might work as a like a support defense debuff. Yeah, exactly. I don't have S5 though, I think. But yeah, to be honest, I've never really used a 5-star because again, I think this is more of a DOT. And I don't have DOT, so I regret like upping it to 80. Who cares? I can use it whenever I have. Um I do remember there being trick. Yeah, this is the effect hit rate oriented. So probably for a bit of a DPS Silver Wolf, but I don't really use that. Again, tutorial is just too good. Energy, awesome. Else Luca and Snared is also good. So yeah, I mean, I literally only use these two as my ability. No one else. Probably some other ones, but that's like way back then when I'm still using Serval, my beloved. And then I get Jingyuan, I'm like, I don't want to play with you anymore. And then, oh, cool. Erudition is the meta. No nihility for me anymore. Yeah, even Jingyuan for me is still like all 9s. Let's see. Do I just unlock the event? We'll skip prerequisite missions, only content needed. No, I'll probably stick with that. I can still go for Divergent Universe though. Yeah, true. Pella is super awesome and arguably way cheaper to get compared to other ones like Silver Wolf maybe. Because E6, like casual E6 is pretty good. I use her with Jingliu. And as I mentioned, hey Akron, I have like your friends, so if you want, I can like let you come and play, but I don't have any other stuff for you because my nihility is super underdeveloped. Let's see. I mean, it's only the support ones that I developed. Yep. I mean, gonna sleep well only like 70. I can upgrade this, but meh. What's the other one? Effect hit rate. Oh, that's useless. Ooh. Wow, that's pretty interesting. This is almost like a swordplay level, 48%, but the stats are just worse. Probably give it to Old Man Will. Basic attack deals damage. What? What is this? That's trash. You know what? Let's upgrade. Hands. Since I did myself some pulls, wait, superimpose. Even there's some erudition, I think, and some harmony that I haven't upgraded. So let's see. Nihility, all clear. Harmony, my beloved. Oh, this one is the break one. Okay, so I can upgrade this. Planetary Rendezvous is already there, so whatever. Hands. Nice. A little bit more energy is appreciated. Who else? Hunt. I don't think I have another new duplicate hunt. Yeah, I mean, Sleep Like the Dead, but I haven't upgraded, so probably later. Preservation. This one, Landau. Yep, I can upgrade these both. I got it from pulling on Danhang banner. Ekron, Faye, Robin, and Mose. What? Hmm. Hmm. Akron, Robin, Faye, and Mose. Let me think. Yeah, I would argue like probably putting March, either the March Hunt there might help as well, or yeah, just the Preservation March might help. So if you're like surviving, then you can go with like triple DPS, no problem. Who else? At least for now. Yeah, like if you can't survive without a sustain, you can just go with the March Hunt, and then probably Shifu. I would say Feixiao. I don't know if like you can actually Shifu Mose or not, and like whether each action that he take counts towards the points on March. Because I haven't really tried that. I haven't like built my Mose to be honest, because I already have a decent enough. I'm like, yeah, oh March isn't built. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, that's probably the team that you're running right now, and then you can slowly build for it. The thing about it is that I think the planar ornament for March is on a different. That was for like something else. Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then all good. Because like I think Akron kind of solos, and then the rest is just like cleanup. I would argue. uh oh, this one. Actually, you can farm for this as well. For supports, Robin can technically use this if you have enough effect rest. What's your effect rest right now? Still 11%. It's still not buffed up, and I think the set gives you 10, if I remember correctly. 10, yeah. So yeah, I mean, I farmed this a lot because like lots of support use this, but there's a new set as well, so you might also want to consider that. And also this, I have like some good amount of destruction that can kind of use this, and I also tried like experimenting on giving this to Sile. I forgot whether I actually gave her that or not, because I don't build like the max out speed on Sila. So yep, I give her this. So the rates, I mean, right now you're seeing like a worse one because like everything's traded out with Shui, I believe. Where's Shui? Here. Um. Yep. Yeah. Apart from that, I think this is a crit. Oh, it's crit damage. Oh, crit rate is on Silver Wolf. Never mind. But yeah, once I get the crit rate on Sela and probably the 5-star Lycone as well, we can reach that. So that's why I'm farming I usually call them the destruction planar because most destruction use them. You can also farm the. Yeah, I mean that's how she goes, but people say that she power creep now. I mean, back in my day, she pretty awesome, but now not so much. They say. I mean, I can still run Mono Quantum because I have a Sparkle as well. So that's kind of like why I also like Sparkle. Like, oh, flexible. Can run Mono Quantum as well. So why not? Also, arguably, even I would say even on Jingliu teams can be good. But yeah, like that can also be good because basically paired up with Fushan is awesome. Crit rate. I mean, I'm just like putting her on a super break just for funsies, but that didn't work. So never mind. Right here, is it speed boots? Forgot whether I used, no, I think I did specifically use attack boots on her. So it didn't go max speed, else I would need to farm. True, and I think the gameplay style is also way different. because like mono quantum kind of needs you to focus on just like I think it fits with the simulated universe. Yeah, true. It's kind of like me with Fenty as well. Like, oh, earlier like Fenty's like awesome, and then now, yeah, I still kind of use him sometime, but not that much. Like even the mobility, like the flying. Oh no, other character does that, but now like everybody flies and jumps higher now. So power crap, power creep is real. But yeah, still usable. It's just that kind of need to share the sets with, like, for example, Tree, which kind of fits better right now, I feel. Because follow up can also kind of click with most team as a sub DPS, decent enough. Pretty good break as well, because you kind of built her for break effect. It's just that I don't really have like a destruction break effect. That's only on, I mean, there's this one. I can actually build that. Hold up. Let me just upgrade this. I forgot. I forgot. So now it's 3, which is not too shabby as a second alternative. And then this one, I've never really used this one to be honest. But whatever. It's for Hook, but I don't use her. Confirm. What else? I mean, this one is definitely worth building for Shui specifically. So, like break effect bonus. This one, actually, this one is for Hook. Oh, Arlan. Like, uh, no offense, but nobody plays Arlan, I would say. But yeah, I would say Shui in some cases are a bit more fitting to the meta right now. She's kind of like March Hunt, good and flexible on a lot of teams, so pretty good. Other than that, yeah, I do believe you need some sustain though, because I feel like having sustain, a flexible amount of sustain for me at least, kind of helps that. Oh, what's this? Okay, it's a break team I'm using. In some case, Fushan, but that doesn't really work that well. So Gallagher for me is the only break sustain, and Event Train is also somewhat flexible. Sometimes I use it on Danheng teams, just because of imaginary weakness, and then that's it. Other than that, yeah, Fushan for me. So lucky for me, I have enough. Or yeah, again, Bailu if you don't have a healer. I think Bailu pairs really well with Jingliu, but I don't really use Bailu that much anyways. So who cares? Probably better off like getting any other one. Wait, I should have, never mind. I should have like calculated again because I need to swap to get to this one under this patch, but who cares? We can do it tomorrow. Messages, team lineup. But yeah, I guess that's it for today's stream because it's been pretty late for me. I think it's still midday for you guys, so still have lots to go. I'll see if I can like wake up early tomorrow, and then it'll probably be like nighttime for you guys. So I guess I'll be taking like a power nap in your terms. Wait, do I have enough? I have 118. You know what? I'm at 0 extra fuel, so who cares? But yeah, that's it for today's stream. Hopefully y'all enjoy. Pardon or sorry about the bad network. Let me see what I can do about that because it has been like a LAN connection. So I was like, I mean, with Wi-Fi, I would argue it's way worse. But who knew? Hopefully it will get better over soon. At least the new PC and all that helps a lot, even for me, my own. But network is the other thing that I need to solve next. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Thanks a lot for staying and chatting. Yep. Hopefully you guys enjoy and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye. Great rest of